Okay, guys, so we're back on the project of the Haas. These are gonna be the shocks, the hydraulic shocks brackets. So operation one is they're gonna sit something like this. Let me see. Right. So it's gonna have, well, two holes, one here, one on the bottom, and I'm gonna drill and tap here into the carousel slide support or whatever, and that's how it's gonna be sitting. So this operation one, I'm gonna go ahead and run both of them on the jaws first on operation one, and then go to operation two, which is just turning it and facing this off and chamfering. So I'll get back to it. That one is already centered. My offset, I always forget to just offset on the corner. I always forget to do that. Offset here on the corner so I can just swap the other one. I always forget that. So I have to go ahead and recenter that. Or I might just have to give me one of those to stop deal thing. Build me one maybe. But anyway, it's ready to run. I'm gonna run it, and probably just gonna leave you here. Okay. Oh, okay. Like I always say, I'm gonna empty my carousel. I mean my tool back out. the brothers getting it done again. Retrofitted, brother. Huh? That's pretty nice. So now I'm gonna go ahead and make me, you know, just a simple soft jaw. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just on one side of the aluminum, you know, the soft jaws, just on one side, I'm gonna make a 1.5 inch pocket on one side only. That way I can be flat on the other, I mean on the back side, and have a round, you know, pocket on this side. I can hold the part in place. Turn it over, you know, face off, the material off, and chamfer it. And then I'll turn it over like this and drill the 2 holes in the pocket where I want them bolts to be sitting at. Alright, I'll get back to you then. Okay guys, so I turned my my part over. This is my operation 2. As you see over there, I got 2 different jaws. So I had this one already with a 1.5 inch pocket on it, so I just set it on the other one, which is lower, and did the aluminum on this side. It don't matter. I mean, that fixture is fine. I wanted to give you a tip that I always make the mistake, and I try to correct it anytime I go to the CAD/CAM program, and it's if you have 1.5 inch stock, I'm sorry, 1.25 inch stock in this case, and you are going to do a 1 inch part, you're going to be holding it. Let me grab the one that is already done. So you're going to be fixturing it like that on the first operation, and you're going to do a 1 inch total on it. You don't want to go only 1 inch, you want to go a little bit deeper. Let's say in this case I did 1 inch and 20 thousandths, so it's 1 inch and 20 thousandths deep on the cut that I did on operation 2. So that means when you turn it over and you try to face to 1 inch, for sure your part is going to be 1 inch for sure. And then when you come with your chamfer, it's going to clean up good. Like sometime, and you're even gonna see on my videos, I made a mistake too all the time. Like I want to get so close to it, and sometimes my chamfering is not perfect. Sometimes it will clean up the facing off of this operation 2. But the best way to do it, on my opinion, is to make sure you go a little bit deeper, and then on the next operation, which is operation 2, what I'll do is I zero my C here on the lower part of the second operation. On the lower part I zero over there, and then I go up 1 inch and re-zero my C axis. So that way you know your part is going to be 1 inch or really close to 1 inch. It's not going to be shorter or longer, it's going to be really close. So you zero on your jaws where you're going to see this face. Then when you turn it over, you zero over there, then you go 1 inch up. That now you know whatever you cut on the top, it don't matter, your part is going to be 1 inch from there up. So you try to do that, you know. So first cut a little bit deeper, and then the second cut you get C from the bottom, and then re-zero 1 inch taller or 1.5 inch taller, whatever you want your part to be done at the end. So let's run this one, and this one I'm just gonna face off with a 2 inch face mill, face it off, and then chamfer it. Hopefully it comes out good. pretty good. I'm actually 1,000 shorter. Oh, that's painful. Anyway, that's probably my probe, you know, probing on the bikes, but anyway, you know, it's close to it. Not a big deal. And so it should fit. Like this. Right? So we're gonna do 2 holes here, 2 pockets, 5/16 holes, and you know, some pockets. Now we can adjust this so we can bump on it and adjust where we want our carousel to stop for sure. Alright guys, I'll get back to you. Okay guys, so I finally finished it. There are parts of the whole process that you're not gonna see. I had one of those F moments. I was tapping one of these holes, not wanting to pull the plate out, the slide plate, or you know, not wanting to pull it out. And on this one down here, I broke the tap in there. Not fun. So I have to take all of this out and drill it and tap it outside. So yeah, that was one of those F moments. And the other one, you're gonna see it here. I broke one end mill on the brothers. My G code was not right. I mean, not blaming the G code. I didn't understand my post processor, what it was doing on G81, so I messed up over there. So anyway, I got it fixed, and I did another one of this one because I messed up one, and you're gonna see what happened anyway. We're gonna post it, but there it is, so I can bump into it. Let me see if you can see it from back here. Anyway, I can. It will just hit and shock on it. Let's see if I can put the camera. Maybe. Let's see. That's pretty cool. We'll stop it right there, just like here. Let me see on this side. Oh my God. It's definitely not going to be that aggressive because I got flow control on the cylinder, but you know, it's just for you to see it. But you know, it's kind of go slow. It's not but it's still not going to hit nowhere. And we can always adjust it and get you know, get the right. Yeah, I got to push against it to hold it on the retract side. So yeah, believe it's pretty good. Should be fine like that. There it is, staying over there. Yes, still pushes it back. Well, anyway. That part is done. I'm waiting on my hind joint so I can put my cylinder, and then just for now, since that shock is pushing the carousel to the spindle, or the housing to the spindle, I'm not gonna put the carousel back in it, so I don't make a mess, because I've been, you know, trying my tool change and all that, and we could create a disaster here easily. Let me show you. Right now I'm on position 1. Remember, this screen set is not for this machine. This is 24 tool is the one for the Cincinnati, or from the Cincinnati. But anyway, I'm on position 1, tool 1 on the spindle supposedly, and if I click on tool, I don't know, 10. Yeah. So it's okay. It's not that slow. Let's go back to tool 1. Orientation, drop. Carousel, draw bar, release, find the tool, drop again. Retract carousel, pull C-axis up. Done. Yeah. We're getting closer. Alright guys, well, hope you like it. I did mess up, like I said. One of the brackets, you can see my chamfer tool. So my G81 was messed up. Anyway, I'll see you in the other one. Alright, bye. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna try to show you what the difference was on my G code when I messed up this part. Same what, you know, I'm gonna try with this. I already run it, you know, air cutting or whatever, and now I put the part in. But my only difference was, well, you'll know, my problem was on the G code. I was having a hopefully you see it. I was having a G99, so it was not coming back to my plane. It was coming back to my feed plane, not to my rapid planes. So I just had to change my G code, my post processor, to output always on my drilling cycle to output G98 instead of G99. Hopefully you see it over there. So it's G81, G98, X minus whatever, blah blah blah. The rest, you know that. So with my G99, it was staying at feed plane instead of going up to rapid planes, and that's why I broke that tool, because you know it didn't go up, because it shows here, you know how much it's got to go up, but on 98 it's gonna go up to rapid plane, not to feed planes. So let's try it. I already run it air, and it did good. So I'm gonna run it pretty quick. that, it drilled it pretty good. So it went up to rapid planes instead of staying on feed plane, just by changing from 99 to 98, which is actually all the way around for what I found on the internet. On the internet, I found that it was safer to use G99 for drilling. I don't know what that part, I didn't understood that part maybe, but for me, for my Mach 3, you know, and all of that stuff, it works better on G98. It comes back to my rapid planes and do what it have to do. All right. I insert this on the video after you felt my pain, and then I hope you like the rest.